Well, fans of RuPaul's Drag Race can soon see their favorite queens live on stage right here in Fresno. The Work the World tour will be at the Warner's Theater this Thursday. We spoke to fan favorite Asia O'Hara, who's co-hosting the Out of This World show. Just tell us a little bit about the show. What's it all about?
Work the is basically a cumulative show of all of the best things that RuPaul's Drag Race has to offer, and the best thing about it is audience get to experience the art on an individual level, but live. So it is like the Cirque du Soleil of drag.
Well, and you're the co-host, Asia O'Hara. Tell us a
Yes.
little bit about your role. What do you do as a co-host?
Well, our current show is a journey through the planets. We are all the queens are coming together to save our solar system. So I am the narrator, so to speak. So I, of course, obviously welcome the audience to the show and explain to them what's going on. I play a couple of audience participation games, but it's my job to just be that connection between the audience and the girls on stage. Um, and to make sure that everybody is enjoying themselves and having a good time, and that the evening runs smoothly.
I love that. You're kind of the connecting piece in the whole show.
Yes, yes, like the ring.
Well, you said there's a lot of audience participation. What can they expect when they come to the show?
Um, you know what audiences really can expect is to feel like they are a part of the show, and that all of the people that they have grown and learned to love on television are actually, human beings and are accessible and touchable and relatable. So the audience can expect a very intimate evening of entertainment that's very grand and larger than life. But, uh, you know, we like to connect with people in a way that we can't obviously on television. So the audience really expect to feel as if, they are in our home, and we're sharing an evening of our art with them.
I love that idea. I mean, you're become a huge fan of it through TV, and then you just get to experience you guys.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, how did you get involved in this show?
I actually, this type of drag, this type of show is what I have done most of my career and what I like. One of the great things about RuPaul's Drag Race is once you're done with the show or once you're off the show, there are tons of different avenues that you can find success in. And I got involved because I knew about this particular show prior to being on RuPaul's Drag Race through Alyssa Edwards and Angela Davenport. And so I sought this out for myself. I said to myself, I want to be in a touring show. I want to, be, on stage every night, meeting new people every day, seeing new places, going to places like Fresno for the first time. That's what I wanted for this part of my career.
That's amazing, and you made it happen. That's a big deal.
Thank you.
Well, obviously, the hair, the makeup, the costumes, they're so extravagant. Just what's all the work that goes behind all of that for Showtime?
Months of preparation. First, we all get information from the tour manager and the creative directors as far as what the show is, what they need from each one of us individually. Then we have music made. We all go to either Los Angeles or New York for rehearsals, and we, seek out costume designers, hairstylists from all across the world to help us looks together. And it's normally when the first show hits the stage, it is normally after about 8 months of preparation, about months of planning on paper, and 6 months of designing, feathering, teasing, rhinestoning, all of that.
Wow. Okay, I was thinking a few hours, but that's incredible.
Oh, no. I mean, a few hours each night, but to get to the point to where you just pick up something and put it on, it's 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
That's amazing. And how does it feel just to get to travel the world with this show?
It's a humbling experience because you get to see even just this tour goes all around the world, but even just in the United States, you get to see the different things that people appreciate about drag in different places. And I never would have imagined that culture it can be so vastly different from city to city, just in our own country. Like, from LA to Fresno to Sacramento, to San Diego. Those are all like vastly different places, and people are so different, and people expect and appreciate different parts of drag in each of those places. So it's great to get to be a part of that, and to on a nightly basis, especially hosting, having to be live and on the microphone, communicating with people. It forces me to constantly be on my toes and like reevaluating myself and reevaluating the audiences, and really trying to think of every little piece, that every little place I can give.
Wow. Well, put you on the spot a little bit. Favorite part of the show?
My favorite part of the show is probably um, there's so many. My favorite part of the show probably is I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's Michael's entrance. Um,
Hmm.
her number is probably my favorite part of the show. It's during a part of the show where I'm doing a costume change, and I run to the side of the stage every single night to watch it every single night. And it's just like it's the probably the most magical and exciting part of the entire.
Oh, it sounds amazing. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us. And hey, we'll see
Absolutely.
you in Fresno September 19th.
See you then.